Hello everybody, Jim here, and in this video I want to show to you some of the updates that I have done. As you many of you are aware, I'm building two powerful tools. They are not ready yet, but they are about 90% ready. I haven't I'm in the process of back testing, that's why this is here. And yeah, so right now, what I'm testing actually, and what I want to see, let me see if you could see. Okay, you can. You see here we have GBP USD, USD GPY, USD CAD, AUD USD, US 30, gold, Nasdaq, and so on and so forth. Um, and we will test it. Some things that are very important. We won't look right now if they are profitable or not profitable, if they will make money or not make money. We are looking in this on not we. I am looking in this video. Sorry, the boss is here. I am looking in this instance to see a few things. For example, if it will open a position, if it will close the position, if it will trail, if it will move the break even. I don't care to be correctly. I care the implementation to actually happening. The next thing that I want to see. That's why I put pairs and gold and indices is because we know the pip value is different on pairs, different on gold, different on indices. I forgot to add here Bitcoin as well. So I want to see if it how the calculations are being done. And yeah, give me 1 second once more. Okay. I want to see if the calculations are being done correctly, which is very important. If it takes a position, close the position, putting the stop loss, doesn't matter if it's correctly, it matters the implementation to working. Um, then I will be able to move into the next step because right now the only thing that I have code is to take a position based on a specific amount. For example, I want to lose $1,000, 500, 200. But after if everything are correctly, then I will be able to say, okay, let me add to open a static lot. For example, a position to open one lot or 0.10 or 0.01, or to open an actual how to call it uh, a risk percentage based risk. For example, to risk 1%, 0.5, 0.1, whatever. Now you might say, okay, if you risk $1,000 on a 100K account, and if you put 1%, I mean, what's the difference? It's the same thing because on a 100K account, 1% is already 1,000. It's closely related because as you make profit, at some point you reach 110,000. If you have static risk, which will be $1,000, then versus 1%, instead of risking $1,000, you would risk 1,100. So you make a little bit more. Same thing if you're losing money. Let's say you drop to 90,000, then your risk is not 1,000, it is $900. So uh, essentially risking a percentage of the balance. So I haven't done that yet. So far, it's only a static lot, not a static lot, a static amount percentage. For example, as I told before, $200, $500, right? That's the important thing, in order just to open a position. And I haven't finished the back test. I only did about 40% on Euro USD, and I add that back test on every pair, gold, indices, and yeah, but it wasn't even finished. But I couldn't wait, because that might take, few hours. And when you do a back test and you use all the cores, all the PC is slowing down, and I'm not able to do any other task. So yeah, and I want to back test. Uh, I will do for everything after I finish, um, and adding, as I said, the risk management and all the cool stuff. For example, trail, and different methods of trail. Um, so yeah, that's that. For now, we just monitor. It is a good start that it open that window here, and it is that would be good. And the second is, if you saw as the candle moving down and up, it was actually increasing the height, so it actually adapt dynamically into the market. That's good. Now what I want to see is if that works on the first candle, or it will work on the second, third candle as well. um, we want to work this to capture the every candles. So yeah, we want I am so I'm looking couple things. So this, okay, it opened the window that I want. Then I will need to monitor, okay, is it for the first candle, because that's the candle, let's say, window, or will it happen on the other candles as well. Also, I need to check, for example, if it did it. Okay, great, it did it into indices. Great, no problem. Great, great, great. Okay, it happened on everything. That's good. And of course, we will have it. Oh, I put it on how euro. I forgot to put it on how USD, and on silver and crypto. I want to do that too there. But yeah, I mean, I can do it that tomorrow. I have 10 10 pairs just to have data. Now, okay, it open a new thing. Great, it capture also the open, the high, the low, the close. Very good, as expected for this tool. And of course, I have the other tool, that I have it here, which is this one. This is something completely different strategy, that I will want to work. Come on, pass that candle. I want to pass that candle to see if it will um, record everything, and if all good, then we can relax and wait the market to develop. Again, to clarify, we're not looking if we're making a win or loss. If we make a win, yes, it's good, not the end of the world, and it's irrelevant. If we make a loss, again, it's good, not the end of the world, it's irrelevant. It's not what we're looking right now, because we haven't optimized based on the how we want to execute the trade. and stuff like that. All what we're looking to do is if it will open a trade. Okay. The window, it seems, just come on. I want just to pass it a little bit. I mean, I can check that on another. Yes, yes. See, that was the first candle captured. You see that one. Just as this candle move, it create the window. This as well. This as well. Great, great, great. I mean, I'm very happy with that. So that we can check it off. And tomorrow I will probably shoot one more video on the other tools and some more things that I'm creating now. Let's see. And I have create here magic number and comment. Let me see if you could see it. Okay, comment. I haven't put a comment, so it is irrelevant for this thing. I have put magic number. So comment. I don't care. Magic number. And let me move it that little bit higher in order for you to be able to see. Hopefully you can. So right now it the market is moving. Let me see about news. I I don't have enabled the news filter, but I have created it. Let me check what we have right now. And today, okay, FOMC, dollars, yeah, all right, and cool. And tomorrow, see, all right, very, very good for us. Um, Maybe here it has some letters. I want to make them white. That's cosmetic. We don't care. Also the color, maybe change it a little bit from that lime green, whatever, because you see on the right side it's harder to see the price. Even though we don't care, essentially this would be on a server. The EAs would be on top of that account, and probably I will trade on that. Even if it gives me 10% a year per pair, right? I could have 20 pairs optimized and have that as well. It has a statistical edge, the strategy, and it's 50-year strategy, so um, it will work on the long run. So I'm not worried about the strategy. I'm worried, as I said, on you know taking the positions, calculate the pip size, the lot size. For example, I don't want to open a lot size 50 lots, 100 lots, and have 200 pips stop loss. It needs to everything to work as expected. And for now, um, we are looking only for taking the position. And then I will have like a break even, automatically break even. I have had a lot of those stuff in the code. I haven't enabled yet because I don't know if it will maybe run in some problems of activating the position. So I don't want to see ton of things. To have to check multiple things at the same time, one thing at a time or few things at a time, and then we build on top of those things. If it open, for example, I risk 1,000. If it risk 10,000 in a trade, um, obviously I will need to solve that. See, gold will drop a lot. That's actually yeah, and that started. This is today about 3 o'clock. Started dropping. It will drop a lot. So far, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Step. I'm okay. Because if everything is going good, I believe tomorrow I would be 100% ready, or 99.9%, and it will only left for me some pairs to do backtest in order to find the correct settings for the pair. If everything is okay, now if you follow the free group you saw yesterday on a 10% test or 30% test, we were good. The other EA also, it's about 90% ready. And you saw yesterday we made about 10,000, actually 12,000. I upload that on the free Telegram group. And by the way, I know I say it every time, but if you want to trade on a broker, you will find a link in the description. The best broker, tightest spreads, um, great execution. That's that's amazing. So and everything is going very good. Hopefully, we will get an activation. It might take, you know, 30 minutes. It might take 1 hour. Depends. We have expiry. Okay, not when. By the way, when price exit here, it's not that. Okay, so Let me see how much time. Okay, 20 minutes. So far, I wouldn't have an entry anywhere, so everything is okay. Also, I'm testing the sound because I might return back to Camtasia. From what I have seen is one video have sound, the other video doesn't have sound, another video the sound goes up and down, up and down. It's very hard for someone to even listen. Okay. Then while for many years I was using Camtasia, I switched to Streamlabs just for the live streams, but right now I don't know. I'm not happy with the quality of the sound. So it might be something on the filters. Uh, it's not about my microphone because it's not that. If it was that the case, I would have problems, all the years. So far, no entry. Nowhere. Not here. Not here. Not here. Nope. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Let me check my email. might get an opportunity. Nothing so far. We are waiting. This will take approximately 2 hours for the session max. Yeah, I can have it on more sessions. Nothing, nothing. Ideally, we want to give 1 second on view, market watch. Ah, nothing here. Nothing, nothing. We might get an opportunity here. Most of the thing here. I like that MT5 does some cool updates. It doesn't seem so, but they change like the fonts or some buttons here in the platform on the market watch. So they actively working. This year they actively have pushing. Probably they feel the heat with many platforms because it was like MetaTrader 4, their platform, MetaTrader 5, their platform, but they didn't update frequently, and CTrader. And now we have the prop firms that, you know, dominate not dominate, they have a lot of users on the trading industry, but they have their own platforms like Trade Locker and Match Trader and some C Trader. And essentially, MetaTrader 5 wasn't available in the USA, so they had kinda, you know, didn't push the envelope, but you know, after February, March, they start pushing a lot of updates. I mean, even to changing the system, you know, dark mode. Nobody would believe that, which shows that okay, they are looking to make it more modern and innovate some stuff. If they manage to make that platform like TradingView, they would be, again the top. Hopefully, we will see a drop here as well. Um, here as well. Here as well. Just a push. We are still waiting. The market develop. Money goes from the impatient hands to patient. So we need to exercise some patience to see, some positions, some entries. We don't see enough here. Here. Here, great. Here we might get an entry. We might here. Here also. Okay, we create the zone here. Create nothing, 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 nothing. And now we are waiting. We have here a zone. Let's see. So hopefully we will be able to get an entry. For example, where we are. You see here, even though we are in a zone, it haven't activated the trade yet. because I have some smart settings, and it, it is very important, like, oh, what consider as supply, what consider as demand, why is this, where, how it is counted, and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be a great, great. Now the next 5 minutes will show to us, not five, actually 30 seconds, if it will engage at least in one trade, possibly in two. And we will try to see. Great, USD and it added it on the correct side. Here the stop loss 1000. Great. And here, if it win 4000. Great. What time is it now? Just write this because I will need to go back and check that. ideally I want to open on that. Um, just I need to check it out. Okay, USD CAD. This could be a problem. Right? Please open USD GPY. Yes, this open. This also. Maybe because I have the same magic number, but here should have open. Up to this point, we have problem one with the indices, two with GBP USD. Great. The trail here worked. That's great. Also, I was talking and talking and talking and writing. um, yeah, I am monitor some things here. I might have a timing issue and some additional things that I need to check. Where is the okay 1000? That's correct. That's good. That's very good. Now this is like 2.7. Okay, doesn't matter that much. All that matters is that it risks the correct amount. I need to check something on GBP. Yeah. Nice. It built into the position. That's very good. And let me see, is different lot size because if I do like that, I would be able to see. I want to see if I have here trail. I don't remember or where or when it will activate and if it will activate. And by the way, if it goes into our direction, I can close one position manually, but we're not interested about that at the moment. example, with a trail, that position, the risk is like 600. Right? It's 400. Close that, and if they see it stop loss, it will be risk free. That, yeah, we don't care about how to optimize that at the moment. Okay, in about 2 minutes, we might get an opportunity for that. This, this one, obviously, this is like what 4 hour, 5 hour. By the way, from our stop losses, it's some position didn't even reach half of that. What did we open? USD GPY. Yes. GPY open? No. US. Okay, this one I can put max orders 2. I mean, I have max orders 3. But yeah, if I had set it up this one correctly, I would have got a very big trade, but it is what it is. One of the questions that I see. Mhm. Give me 1 second. Mhm. No. Mhm. One of the questions that I have asked on my Telegram and Discord is if the students that I coach one on one do get access into the tools that I create because I have created indicators for the custom strategy that I do. Now I have created risk management, and now I'm creating two more bots, and the answer is, of course, I'm interested in the success of the person. In fact, a lot of my payment is attached to the user make money and win, and because if he doesn't make money, I mean most of the money I won't get almost. Obviously, I'm not gonna waste my time to do one-on-one coaching because it's not pre-recorded videos. It's one-on-one. I'm not gonna do one-on-one, give tools, give for free. But a lot of the money is like, hey, this is the amount. This is how much you give for start. And when you make money, you either withdraw from prop firm or withdraw from a broker. I get a little bit. You withdraw again, I get a little bit. That type of situation, which proves that if the user never make money, obviously it won't be good for any of us. Um, that's about that. Um, use this CD, and that was working at some time, but we'll see now. And by the way, you see, it's good for us. Obviously, a little bit partial, wouldn't hurt me. By the way, the user need to make repeatedly money. If you make, for example, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 across, you know, 300 trades, obviously it's something that, you have an edge. And you know what you're doing, and it's repeatable. So the goal is not to, for example, to give you the fees. I had one person that wanted everything on hand, everything, everything. I was telling to him, hey, open the chart. He asked me like, why you go sell here or why you did enter buy. I told him like, open the chart. If you open the chart, you will see. He didn't open the chart. He didn't go to check, and then he wanted me to tell him, hey, you need it for that reason. So it's actually it said okay. This we haven't that. So he wanted everything. I mean the fish, not the fish in the hand, but the fish clean, cooked, and take the spoon and also feed him. It's not how it works. Obviously, it's impossible for me to want more the user to win than the user want for himself. That, that's stupid, right? Or do zero work, for example, and it's like one on one. If I spend 1.5 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour with one in PC, doing one on one call, obviously I could, have that time for myself, work on my tools, make money, take trades myself, um, go out for a walk, do whatever. Don't need to spend that time with a specific person. So that's that's kind of important thing, I would say. And me getting paid, for example, not getting paid, get about 30%, and then the rest, with having proven targets, which is either you hit the target or we work until you hit it, and you hit it on your own, not me give you the trade in order to get paid. That's, you don't learn like that. You don't. If I tell you like, hey, go on gold sell, you don't, you need to be able to execute, to understand what I understand, etc., etc. For example, this strategy, you know, I coded, I did it, I understood. I would be able to take the same trades manually, and I would have taken partials as well. And it's not fully optimized as you saw, but we're not interested right now about that. Mm. I was talking and I was saying it's a shame we didn't catch them. We didn't catch, for example, that one would have been a great trade for us. We didn't catch that one would have been a great trade for us, but we catch this. We didn't catch that one. We didn't put gold as well. So imagine to have gold and cats, a little bit. That one, that would have been amazing trade actually, an amazing trade. That's from here. This drop a lot, about $400, but this also will reduce the possibility of loss. So 1 to 1, I could take 50% to whatever. And you see, it's all live. That would have been $1,000 trade. It's okay. Post this to the free. How many hours I'm shooting right now? It's about 1 hour and 23 minutes. Most of the times it will be like 2 hours. 2.5 hours plus the other EA that is not configured yet. And by the way, if I am happy, I could close, for example, let's say this one, right? I'm happy, or I could close everything and say, okay, tomorrow again. It is what it is. I cut whatever I could. And we didn't put on gold that, and gold actually drop a lot. Took like $800, almost 1%. Then up here, By the way, you saw very stable, very um, it's not like the price was going up and down, and hitting a stop loss after stop loss after stop loss. Every position had stop loss, take profit, and that's it. And it diverts the portfolio. Some positions make, some position losing. Then this change, flip, whatever. And it also gives some time to, let's say, recover. And yeah, you might not catch everything. That would be, for example, let's say that trade also. But we have time here. Maybe we catch, or maybe it does a liquidity grab or something. Sure. And by the way, I have already closed 800, which would have been now more, so it would be like 4,000 the total. But no, right now it would have been 3,000, 4,000. Sorry. I'm back. That would have been amazing. Checking the USD GPY. Okay, here we didn't also trail. So sometimes it trails, sometimes it doesn't. I need to check that. Or maybe it activates. I need to check actually. Maybe 10-15 minutes I will close this in order to upload it, in order to not be, too big. Maybe you see it, you enjoy. 1 hour and 40 minutes and 35 minutes. And if you want to trade on FTMO, there would be a link there in the description or in the first pinned comment. They still run a promotion for 100k challenge account at about 20% off, or we will try in a reputable and regulated broker. See, that is key phrase, regulated. I see one guy called Neon, and he lands a crypto coin. Everything, everyone, anyone that will invest in that, he deserves to lose everything, to bankrupt, and never recover. Never. The lies that he spew. Initially, he said, it's impossible to rug pull because I own 0% of the coin. So when this does happen, which it will happen, mathematically it will happen, he will say, oh, I didn't know anything, I trust the wrong people, the developer did this, the developer did that. Okay, which it would be a lie. I'm telling you, it will be a lie. And then now he came up with a video and he said everybody will make money with me. It will only zero risk. It will only go up, up, up. And I wrote there it would be impossible. This is like for lawsuit because there is no zero risk. Because in order for the price to go up, it means someone else buy at a higher price in order for you to sell it, right? And in order the price to go higher, crypto depends on how someone buy it at a higher price than you. Okay, that is fundamental on those. I won't even do the honor to call them projects because they are not projects. They are shit coins with zero utility. We buy a coin called Neon. It's not like we're buying the next dollar. And it's not like Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum and stuff like that. It's how much money you think, guys, he spent to create that? $100, maybe less. But it is because he has some clout. Now he said, "Oh, zero risk." How it would be zero risk? And then he said, "Oh, you would make money with me." How we will make money with you, my friend, when you own 0% of that? I mean, in a way, he portray himself that he is the Mother Teresa. He owes 0% and he does that for the community and everybody will make money. Why to even do that? No, that's fake, that's lie. He has wallets, multiple wallets. I mean, it's a scam. It is a scam. And I will use this part of the video you know, when it happened. Just to tell, I told you so. Just for this. I will do it just for this. Just to make sure. Anyways. That's crazy. Crazy. I'm talking for about 1 hour or 40 minutes and the sound was closed. Crazy. No worries. Hope you enjoy the stream. The video. Hope you like it and see you on the next one. And by the way, just to not forget, it will uh, the results. You will find them on Telegram. Just look the today's day, and you will find it also on the pin comment.